Hey guys, good morning. Thanks for joining me. I'm so excited. I just couldn't wait till 10 o'clock hit, and here we are. So, we're going to break this up into a few pieces here. One, two, three. The first thing I'm going to talk about is why I'm here. 5 years ago, when my phone rang and someone wanted to talk to me about essential oils, I was pretty skeptical. I had absolutely no idea what those were. I was busy. I worked 60 to 70 hours a week. I ran a store. I had 3 kids. I had a dog. I had a husband. He had his own business, and I was crazy busy. But we had class, and things changed. I heard about some things. I was a little skeptical because aren't we all skeptical in the beginning when we learn something new? We're skeptical. So that was me. But at that time, and again, timing is everything for some people. I was at rock bottom as a mom and a parent. I had a daughter who was struggling emotionally, and to this day, it still kind of hits me that we were never home. We worked. We had our own businesses, and me and my husband were going our separate ways when it came to time and business, and never home with our kids, okay? So this came to me at the perfect time because what we were using for her wasn't working. For years, we went to endless support groups and help and clinics and all these professionals that were, working with us, and nothing was working until I got that call. And I was, again, really skeptical, and I'm like, what is this oil stuff? And what's this kit stuff? A kit to me was like, oh, I got to get involved in something. I got to do something. It's this, people are going to start bothering me kind of thing. And I took a risk, and I was open-minded is what I was, completely open-minded. So I thought $160. I mean, for what I was paying for some of the stuff, I was like, I'm going to do it. I had credit cards maxed out. I was hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt at my store. I was a train wreck. I was twice my body size. I was like a tornado. But I took a risk, and I listened to somebody that knew something I didn't. And in 3 weeks, our lives changed. My daughter, she's back to normal. Things just were different. And I was still like a little skeptical, and then it affected my husband, and it affected me, and over time, I mean, things just aren't the same as they were 5 years ago. I'm not the same person, all right? This has done more for me than that, but I'm just opening up with that because I think it's important as to why people do what they do, and when their lives change completely, like a 180, like my life is redirected because of that phone call. Because I listened to somebody else, that changed me. And I barely graduated from high school. I have no degrees. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I can't treat, can't diagnose, can't prescribe anybody today. That's what I'm going to, let you guys know, because that's not what I do. So that's how I got started. So then I started sharing and helping other people because of what it did to me. I got a little excited. I'm like, why don't more people know about this stuff? So I shared with one person, and that led to 10, and then that led to 20, and people were having classes for me, so I didn't know how to do a class, and you're going to get that information. You're going to know how to do a class. Boy, you guys are going to be so amazed how easy it is. You don't have to know. You just need resources. So anyway, I got a little excited. I'm a little squirrel, FYI, if you haven't noticed, because I'm excited. And so I walked away from my store because this was more fun, because I found purpose. I had a passion to help other people because somebody helped me. Okay, that's just what it does. And that might not be your thing, which is what most people don't do. But for some people, hits you in a spot where it's like, wow, if more parents knew what this could do, and when you're a parent and your child is suffering and you have no idea, and you feel so helpless, you've got the guilt of work because you're never home and you're constantly on the computer, you're working all the time, and you don't even know what your kids' needs are, and this comes along and it changes your life. Yeah, I feel pretty grounded in sharing this. So again, this class setting may or may not be for you. I don't know why you are watching this or who you are. A lot of you know my story, but it can have an impact if you choose. This oils thing can be what you want it to be. All right, you make it what it is. That's what I love about it. There's no strings attached. So, I could talk all day on that topic. So anyway, there's many ways to have a class. And I know some of you are sitting in your living rooms and you've got your oils out and you're sharing with other people, and I'm just the virtual person in your living room right now, which is so cool, right? The power of Facebook Lives are incredible. So I have a PowerPoint in front of me. There are many ways to have a class. You can read a script. You can read little guides like this, go through it word for word. You could be brand new today and share with somebody else. If you had a positive experience and you just want to share with your neighbor, whatever, you can do that. Or just take the information today and use it for yourself. Use it for your family, like I did, because that's all I knew. All right. But then when I found the power of, helping other people, I got a little excited. So that's where I'm at. This is my job today. 5 years ago on a Saturday, I was with 2,000 little children doing birthday parties, and it's a blessing to be here Saturday morning in my jammy pants talking to you guys. So different ways. You got a share guide, you got PowerPoints, so we're going to go on a PowerPoint because I can go on tangents. So here it is, Young Living. You guys, Young Living it's the company that I was introduced to, and I am so glad that somebody introduced this company to me, because there are many out there trying to replicate Young Living. They can't hold a candle to it because it's been around 25 years and they have their own farms. You can go to, you can schedule a tour and actually go through the lavender fields in Utah where this company is based out of, and you can see how all their plants are distilled. That's how you get the oil. So a lot of people say, well, how do you make the oils? Well, they're from plants, trees, shrubs, bushes, fruit trees. They're from the real deal, guys. This is from Mother Earth. Okay, so there's nothing in between. Comes from the ground up, and they're not altered whatsoever. They're not diluted. They don't have any chemicals in them. They got a seed to seal guarantee, and that's pretty much what you need to know there. Now, again, some people need to know more information, and if that's you, we've got resources that will blow your mind. So I'm going to give you a basic 101 class, and that some people it takes 10 minutes to go through, some people 30, some people 45. Just depends on how the questions go. So seed to seal, talked about that. See, I need this. So essential oils are the life force of plants. So people say, how come they work so fast? I've been hearing about essential oils and why do they work as fast as they do? Well, think about it. If they come from the ground and they're growing, right? And they need light, they need sun, they need water to live. And I think we all need that too, right? Because we're natural bodies, the plants are natural. So natural and natural go together. And when they go together, it works because there's nothing synthetic in between. It's the easiest way to explain it. So there's oxygen in the oils. So a little bottle of oil, you're thinking, oh, what is this going to do? Well, try it once, because it does have a fast impact because of the way it's made, okay? That's what they're the life force of plants. And again, each slide I could talk an hour on. So let's get to the basics. 4 ways you can use essential oils. The first way, and the most popular way, everyone's different, see? Whatever works for me might not be the same for you. But I love diffusing. So today I have Peace and Calming in this diffuser. And Peace and Calming is just what it says it does. So it's very relaxing. And what I love about this diffuser is that everybody can get the same benefits of the oil that you're diffusing at the same time. So let's say it's Thanksgiving and you got, some not so happy people come into your house and you want to cut the mood. You just want a better experience. Put a little Peace and Calming in this diffuser and just kind of put a couple of them around the house depending on how big your house is, and you might have a different experience. Kids love this. I mean, this is in dental offices now, and it's very relaxing. What you do is you turn it off. It's got a light. Okay, open this up. I mean, these are all over Amazon. I mean, you can get a ton of these from other places, but we're talking about this little kit today that changed my world, and this is what comes with the kit, all right? So without tipping it, see that little red dot on top right here? You want to fill the water up to there, put a couple drops. Always go slow first. Don't put 10 drops in and say, oh my gosh, I had the worst experience. Go slow first, assess, see how you did, see if the chill is gone or whatever it is you're looking for to, to work on, and see if you had an experience. And if not, add one more drop the next day. Okay? One cool tip on this diffuser is, this thing goes for about 4 hours. And maybe you don't want like peppermint in there for 4 hours because you're trying to get out the door in the morning. Maybe you only want this thing to run for an hour. Well, only fill the water a little ways full and then let it run out. Okay, so then you're not wasting all the oils that you put in here. Sometimes I've had to pour the water out and put it into a little glass thing because I don't want to waste it. This has got health benefits to it. This is not no fragrant smell. This is like, it can make you have a better day depending on what you're putting in here and what you need it for. So, oil on top, slow and go. Put this little guy on first, like there, like that. Just lay it somehow, let it slide in, and then hit the button, okay? And then it goes, all right? Pretty cool. So maybe you want to come home at noon and your husband's home too and you want a little romance. See, then I would just fill this up for a little bit, put a little bit of lang-a-lang in there and, create the mood. Oh yeah, that's another class, guys. All right, so that's aromatically. Another way is to, like, we've got these diffuser necklaces. Some people, you see little kids wearing these in classrooms and they're having a better day because mom put peace and calming on this cotton ball, wore it around the neck, and today's a better day. So that's aromatically, all right? You're just smelling it, all right? You're getting the benefit of that oil right now in a little diffuser setting, depending on what you're using it for. Topically, you guys, oh wait, one more thing on aromatically. So let's say you're in your car and your kids were studying for a test, and if we know the constituents of some of these oils, they do some amazing things like peppermint. So you're putting peppermint on your child while they're studying, or you're diffusing it while they're working on spelling and all these things, and you put that oil on. Well, maybe that morning you're driving them to school, or you're sending them out the door, and they're going to take that test, and you want them to get a better grade. Then you put a little bit of peppermint on them, and there is some studies, and if you guys are all about studies, go to PubMed.com, find it out for yourself, do your own research, because I'm not here for that. You just need to research it for yourself. PubMed.com actually will explain how these work and why they work, okay? But put peppermint back on, and maybe your child will get a better grade. I'm not guaranteeing that, but the studies are there. So you could put peppermint on a cotton ball and shove it in the vent of your car while they're driving to school, so they're getting that oil in, or you're putting a little peppermint on their shirt, or a little pin, or you've got the diffuser necklace and you got peppermint on, whatever. It's just a cool way. Remember the day when they gave you like peppermint candies before you took a test? Hello, ringing a bell? But candy's full of sugar and food dyes, and Young Living stuff is pure, so it's even better. All right, topically, the rule of thumb is you put the oil where you need it the most, right? Your head's bugging you put the oil there. Your shoulder's bugging you, you've got your knees, your ankles, whatever that looks like, that's where you put the oil, okay? Sometimes if you don't like the smell of an oil, you put on the bottoms of your feet, because the bottoms of your feet are where all your nerve endings are at, and it gets absorbed faster. If you don't believe me, take a garlic or an onion and rub it on the bottom of your feet. Rub it, rub it, rub it, rub it, and then wait a little bit and see how long before you can taste it in your throat. It's truth, okay? Some people, you skeptics out there, I know. You're thinking, what is this crazy lady talking about? But, God, you just gotta try it. How do you know, and how can you judge if you haven't tried it? So, that's topically. Sometimes you need to be careful because some people have sensitive skin. Some of these oils are really, they're high in phenols, and they're tingly on your skin, and you can have a little, tingly action. Just put a carrier on. You can use like coconut oil or almond oil or jojoba oil. I use Young Living V6 oil. You can put a little test patch on your wrist first, and then put a little drop on your wrist. Try it. If nothing's happening, then you may not need a carrier oil. Now, some people need this every time because maybe they're babies, or they're the elderly and their skin is thin. It's not as roughed up and wrinkled up and calloused as ours is. Okay, won't go too much into that. I'll try to keep it really simple. So that's topically. Internally, guys, now I was the one that said, hey, I am not going to take these internally because that's just weird. Well, if they come from the ground and they're plants, how is it weird? Again, you gotta be the judge, but as soon as I tried it, I said I ain't going back. My two favorite oils that I take internally are Copaiba and Stress Away, and I talk about this all the time because I had a fear of public speaking, and I thought I was going to like drop over dead because it was that painful for me. Well, someone introduced me to this little kit, and it happens to be in my kit that I got Copaiba and Stress Away. So I took both of those oils and I put 8 drops of each in this little capsule, like this, inside, and I closed it up, and I took it. And it was like a vitamin, and it did something to me that reminded me of back in the day when I was really messed up and just took stuff because I had to get through the day. Okay. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. This is incredible. So I think of the children, and I think of the people that struggle with, anxious times. So think about the power of 2 oils, maybe in the diffuse, in your little necklace for your kids that can't get on the bus, or they struggle with social, social issues with their friends. Okay, just something to think about. But I like internally, and there's some you can't take. There's most of them you can take because ours are pure. A lot of these are blends. Some of them are singles, and there's over 200 oils. We're going to talk about just a couple today. Anyway, so let's move on because I can get really windy. Homemade stuff, guys. Okay, I teach people to save money, and this is one way, which I never even thought could be possible. But everybody washes their hands, so some of these oils in this kit you can actually put in a pumper and make your own stuff. So now I use, because I love their skincare and I love what's in it, I'm all about the chemical-free stuff, which we'll get into in a second. But I take some distilled water and a tablespoon of this, and I put it in here. And you guys, how long this is? I don't know. I've had this 7 months. I got lots left. I use 1 pump on my face every day. It's just crazy. So you can make your own hand soap. You can make your own dish soap. A lot of people like DIY stuff. Do it yourself, right? So this little kit has all those in there that you can try. You don't have to, just an option. And now you got the information, okay? Let's talk about 3 oils. Lavender, first of all right, everybody knows the power of lavender. This is super great for unwinding and a better night's sleep. Some people put 3 drops on the back of their neck, shake, shake, shake. Your booty. It's good stuff, you guys. I'm telling you, people have an experience. Skin. Sometimes you got skin stuff, and sometimes seasonal relief. This is a really good one for seasonal relief. But the power of 3, and you can layer these, and you can ingest these because they're all labeled for that. So lavender, lemon, and peppermint are the top 3 oils for seasonal relief. Now, in a diffuser, it's changing people's games. So it's something to try. Again, super easy to do. So lavender. Again, people are putting these in spray bottles and putting them on their pillows for a better night's sleep. That's all I'm going to say about lavender. Frankincense. Frankincense is pretty much promotes radiant skin. Frankincense is in a lot of our skincare products, and I like it straight up. I like it straight around my face as I age. I really do care about what I look like, and frankincense is the bomb, and it's really grounding. This is think about it, frankincense and myrrh, it's in the Bible. That's what they brought to baby Jesus. I mean, this stuff is is the stuff. So if you're looking for a more deeper connection when you're praying or meditating and you just want to totally block stuff out, this is awesome. I think of all the people that are sad out there in the world, and sad is not good. So this frankincense really creates a safe and comforting environment. Okay, you can diffuse it, again, put it on your skin. It's really grounding. All right, let's move on to the next one. So Panaway, you guys, Panaway. This is the one that my son, when I first got this kit, he's like, Mom, I need something. I can't sit up in my chair in class. And I said, well, let's try this Panaway because they said it was supposed to be really good. Well, he put a couple drops on, and in 20 minutes, he's like, what is this stuff? This stuff really works. His back was a little stiff, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. It's helping Emily. It's helped your dad quit snoring, and life's been really good. So he loved it. So that's where I started believing that this stuff really did work. So then I started sharing it in my store, and I got stories that would blow your mind on Panaway. But it's really good for applying to your muscles after exercise, and it promotes healthy skin. Sometimes skin can get messed up if you're a athlete and things are getting banged around on your face, and it's discoloration is not pretty. this can really work. You know, sometimes you fall down the stairs and your ankle's twice the size as it is. Panaway, it's just incredible what it does. Super good for that. All right, so next slide, guys. And someday I'll show you the slide. Classic versus Vitality. So you're going, oh my gosh, Stacey, what is the difference? I see labels with you know, this lemon, and why the label's different. That's the same exact oil. Well, what's so great about you know, Young Living is they comply with the FDA requirements, and it's the same exact oil. It's just now FDA compliant. All right, for internal use. It's pretty cool. Like the small bottles, travel, throw them in your purse, add them to your water at dinner. Super easy to use. I put a drop on my tongue. Get stains out of carpet. Stuff's incredible. Great for your liver support. I put it in my water, so a couple drops in here, guys. It's awesome and great for digestion. All right, 3 more oils we're going to talk about. Digize. Digize is one oil I would not take if I went out of the country, or I would take if I went out of the country. You can put this on your stomach directly. You can take it in a capsule, and the power of Digize, it might not smell very good, but if you put it on the bottom of your feet, it can absorb just that way as well. But I'm about putting the oil where you need it the most, so if you need it on your gut, just put it on your gut. It's a blend, and it's really good to follow up after any meal. So if you're at that restaurant and you're just wishing you hadn't ate that, this is a great place to start. Okay, great. Peppermint. Now this is one of my favorites. This has saved me many times driving when there's no bathroom. Peppermint literally can change your game up. If you got stuff going on, you ate something and you want to put a couple drops on your stomach, oh, holy buckets. Or maybe you're, you know, at that age where things just come out of you like nothing and you're just sweating like crazy, and just a couple drops on your shoulder, you guys can do some amazing things. Drop on your tongue, curbs your appetite a little bit. Peppermint, great diffused, super good for focus. If you want to focus really and do really well at something, a couple drops on your wrist. Again, this is a warmer oil. One drop of this is 26 cups of tea concentrated, so you got to be careful. Never get it in your eyes. If you get it in your eyes, don't use water. Water pushes it in, makes it intensify. If you, let's see, if you are breathing heavy on certain days and you, it's the seasonal stuff, you can put a couple drops on your chest and go in the shower and let that water push it in, and it just kind of opens you right up. It just makes you breathe easier. And again, this stuff is just a little bit to make your day a little bit easier, all right? And the more you use it, you'd be surprised. Some stuff just kind of goes away on its own. It's really weird. Maybe because it's all natural. No chemicals in it. It's great. Thieves. Right now, I hope all of you who use these oils that are watching this video get Thieves out and diffuse it, because it's that time of year. You got germs everywhere. You got kids licking windows and licking bus windows and licking their fingers, and it's just there. So drop on my tongue every day. My husband does it every day. We put it on our toothpaste, kind of whitens our teeth. Great for oral care. Boosts your immune system. Super easy to use. It's cinnamon. You can put a drop in your tea and drink it, because it's Vitality. It's approved by the FDA. It's got that label, right? Same oil as the big bottles. Great for wellness and overall immune system. So add it. And people say, well, I don't feel like I need it. Well, maybe if you put it on, you'll be glad you did, because you might not, get those things that everybody else is getting. You want to go to work longer and have a better day. Your kids want to stay in school longer. Just use Thieves. Just trust me, okay? Just like I trusted somebody else. Okay, this is where it gets fun. Now, the oils are amazing. The oils are great. Don't get me wrong. I love the oils. Bergamot was my daughter's go-to that I talked about earlier, and Valor. Those were her 2 favorite oils that really changed her game up. Bergamot in the diffuser and Valor on her shoulders. Man, I was throwing that stuff all over her before she went to school. She didn't like me, but she did after we didn't have to do so many other appointments. So anyway, chemical-free. Now, I was not a label reader at all, ever. Because because it was on the shelf, I thought it was good. And now I've completely changed my game, and I've never felt better. So I challenge you to start looking at labels. And what I love about Young Living is that that's what they care about. They actually care about their products and what they put in it. So it's a stress-free thing for me, because I don't have to worry about what I buy, because I can just click, and get it. And I love their ingredients. So they're safe. I don't have to worry about my grandbaby in my house getting into some of this stuff. It's so awesome. Okay, so If you don't have this, guys, the Thieves Cleaner, this is what has changed my game. You should have seen what I had underneath my kitchen sink. The whole bottom was full. When you go to my kitchen sink now, you see this bottle and some water in a spray bottle. It cleans upholstery. It cleans windows. It cleans everything. Sorry, it's drying here. I got too much peace and calming in there. It cleans carpet. It cleans... I spray this with on my grandbaby's hands after she eats. The lady that does my nails sprays this on my hands before she does my nails because it works. It smells incredible. And when you think about it, it's only $1 per spray bottle because you only need a cap full. It's got Thieves oil in it. And if you really understood the power of the oils, when you're cleaning stuff, think about it. It's boosting your immune system while you clean. It's a win-win. It just doesn't get any better. So super great product. Thieves dish soap. I love it. It doesn't foam up as much. It doesn't give you the suds. But people, if you looked at the ingredients of what you're using, look at what some of those ingredients cause. There's food dyes in there. There's propylene glycol. There's sodium sauryl. Can't say that. Horrible stuff. There's parabens in some of the stuff we're using, and our skin is our biggest organ. So think of the small things you can do to omit toxins from your day. Now this is every day you're putting your stuff in this stuff. So I love the dish soap. Okay, I never used to wash my fruit, ever, I'm going to be honest. I don't know about you, but never did. So I realized that there's a lot of pesticides now out there, right? After you learn this after years, it's just blowing my mind. They're not washed. So how do you know your stuff's really clean and what you're eating? Water isn't going to take it off. Thieves, they made a Thieves fruit and veggie wash. So I soak my vegetables now and my fruits. Huge difference. Guys, it's the small things, okay? They got soap. They got toothpaste. They got cough drops. So there's more to this than just the oils. I'm all about, what are you putting in every day? The average woman puts over 80 chemicals on her body before she leaves the door for work. And you add that up over the course of the day, it's over 300. And actually, we did some surveys, and people were using like 100 before they left the door, because depending on what's in your stuff you're currently using. So something to think about. That's kind of another class because I could really rant on about that. They've got dental floss that has Thieves oil in it. So when you're flossing your teeth and you got gum stuff going on, Thieves dental floss could be your game changer. I'm just saying, small things. Here's where I thrive. And I got to be honest, I was not about supplements. I actually hated the thought of buying a supplement. You know why? Because they cost money. And, I changed my mind because of what it did to me. So this is where I think people need to tune in, all right? Supplements, you got to think about what you're eating. And most people don't eat what they should every day. So how are you getting those nutrients that you're losing every day? The average person loses, 30 million to 100 million cells a day. I don't even know what it is. So how are you replacing those if you're not taking something? Because if you eat fast food every day and you eat bread and you eat dairy and you eat all these things that are making our cells fat and sticky, how are you cleaning those off? And how are you letting the nutrients be able to absorb through those? I'm not sure. So that's why I love supplements. I'm going to talk about Sulfurzyme. This one, thicker hair for me, hair, nails, and skin. This is kind of a staple in our family. My husband takes 4 or 5 a day. I take about that too. I'm out. Sad day. Energy. Great for libido. Just saying. But I love what's in our supplements. Now, I could talk hours on each product I'm going to talk about. But you got to look at the ingredients in the supplements. Here's the deal, guys. You go to Target or Walmart or GNC or Costco, and you're getting this big tub of vitamin C, and you're paying $2.99 for 7,000 pills. Are you really getting the vitamin C that you really need out of there? What are the fillers in that vitamin C? Some are so packed full of fillers, the cheap stuff, that you're pooping them out. Okay? Again, if they're working for you right now and you're feeling good and you're living the life that you want to lead with the supplements you're taking, then keep taking them. Okay? But I'm about the long game and what some of this stuff does over time. That's just me. Never was, but I've learned some things. And Sulfurzyme is great. It's got the wolfberry in it. We're going to talk about the wolfberry. Superfood. Oh my gosh, huge. So MSM, good for skin, and you can, Google this all day long. That's what I love. Agiles is one, and I'm out of that one, but Agiles is great for joint health. Some people say, they have a better day. They can get out of the chair faster. They can squat down and, get on their knees with their grandkids faster with Agiles. I got a gal that just rocks it with that product. I don't need to take it. I use Sulfurzyme, but if you need joint support, it's incredible. Okay. Again, our supplements are infused with essential oils, and nobody else has that. That's why I think people get really confused on, different products. But anyway, I'm talking about another one. Life 9. Take it every night before we go to bed. It's probiotic. We talk about this all the time for great digestive health. It combines 17 billion live active cultures and from 9 beneficial bacteria strains. It promotes healthy digestion. You guys, everybody, kids need to take this. My daughter's nursing, and her baby is different because little Noah has got a better gut because he's on a probiotic. Super cool. Multigreens. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love these. These got kelp in it, and if you got, I wrecked my guts from so much sugar. I was a time bomb, and I thought sugar was just a meal for me, and that's what I did. So when you wreck things, you want to repair it, and that takes time. That doesn't happen overnight. So that's why I love supplements. And multigreens has got kelp. It's got essential oils in it, and some people call them horny greens. It's kind of fun, right? Take 4 or 5, depending on the day. Just don't be home alone if you do, ladies, because I'm telling you, it does some crazy stuff. But it gives you energy. You're looking for a natural energy boost. You can do all the Red Bulls you want, but wow, look at the long-term effect on those. And I just do some research, okay? All right, we'll get on that topic. A couple other ones here. Super C's. All right, again, where are you getting your C vitamins from? You guys, these are chewables. You can take them, pop them, give them to your kids, and they really make a difference. And you can tell when you're not taking them. I missed these for 2 weeks last year. I was out of them. And guess who was in bed? I'm never in bed. I don't have time to lay. I got things to do. So, Super C's are great. And there's a bunch of other ones. I won't go into. My biggest one, the biggest supplement I love to talk about, oh my gosh, and I forgot my bottle. Darn it. Is the Ningxia Red. You guys, this right here has, it's got essential oil in it, all right, and it's a drink, and it's living. Like, this stuff has changed my game. And I teach people to start with this first. If you're totally messed up, confused on all this other stuff, start with Ningxia Red first. It helps maintain healthy cell function, and it's got 93% D-limonene, which is a potent antioxidant. And if you can do yourself one favor today, Google D-limonene, why you need it, okay? Huge. It's got natural support for energy, no crashes or harmful side effects, no artificial sugars. Again, read your labels, guys. It's incredible. So it comes in bottles, too. I like the packets because I travel a lot. Just throw them in my suitcase or my purse. I'm at a wedding, want to rip it up. Man, I pop 2 of these in, and man, life is so good the next day. Hoofda. It supports eye health. I've had people say eyes, they're just better. And their doctors are like, what, really? Liver, it's great for your liver function. Super great for circulatory system, immune system. And again, what I like about this is it's liquid. This is like liquid vitamins in my world. It just gets absorbed. Think about liquid gets absorbed, right? You can't really, yeah. So this helps with normal blood sugar levels. This does, okay? And 2 ounces a day is all you need. Some people need more. Some people take 8 ounces. Some people want more. Some people, because of what they've been through, what they've gone through in life, they just need a little more support, okay? This is support. This supports our immune and our whole body's function. Think about it. If we didn't have cells, we'd be dead. This promotes a sense of well-being. Absolutely. So you guys can just read from a script if you want, or just add a little bit to it. So I want you guys, this is the highest on the ORAC level. So it's oxygen radical absorbance capacity. If you're into numbers and you want to compare blueberries to oranges to carrots to squash, all these things that are high in antioxidants, this blows all that out of the water. All right, there's a scale here. This test shows that the wolfberry has unsurpassed ability to absorb the bad free radicals, right, which we're all waking up every day trying to fight off, that attack the body and contribute to abnormal cellular activity and aging. Okay, you follow me, guys? This is the bomb. had someone introduced this to me, I would have just done this first, and then I would have not done the oils, to be honest. But I needed some help for my daughter, and that's what worked right away for her. So, energy. Oh my gosh, we can't get enough energy. Got a couple more slides and we'll be done. Who doesn't want more of that? Because when you got more energy, you get more stuff done, right? You can help other people. You can perform better at your job. But how are you doing it? Are you doing it on sugar that you're just high and low and you're crashing and you're burning all day long? That is so hard in your system. It actually hurts your heart. Just saying. So we've been attracted to Zings. Zings are like a pop to me. And I hope you're not drinking pop. If you do, convert to these. These will help you get off pop. I can say that. Well, yeah, because there's essential oil in here. There's lime and black pepper. Now, if you research what lime and black pepper do, you'll be blown away. And there's 8 sugars, and it's natural sugars. It's just super, super good, and they're energy boosting. So my husband has these during the day now instead of coffee, you guys. And you're spending $3 at Starbucks? Well, this is $3. So think about what you're already buying and what you can replace that's better for you. Okay, this is just this is stuff you're already getting. This is like, you buy this already at the store. So what I love about Young Living is you get your own account and you can order what you want when you want. It's super cool. What's a rabbit trail? Another one I love, I have 2 every morning. These little nitros, they're in my nightstand. And yeah, they are. I literally roll over and just suck 2 down before I get out of bed. You should see my trash can. They're full. Because I believe that there is a better way. And I'm all about the B vitamins, and there's some really good Bs in here. Ladies, if you're not taking Bs, oh gosh, and we got great super B vitamins too. But this is a quick shot of get me going for the day. And I don't ever crash. I don't ever burn. I don't have any of that. I'm not crabby, but super great little shot. So it's kind of compared to the 5-hour, but we got better ingredients. Natural occurring caffeine. And if you're an athlete, seriously, and you want to like suck one of these down before you jog or you perform, you're gonna have a better game, just saying. So you guys, there's a ton of personal care products we have. We've got a kids care line. We've got animal care. Yeah, who'd have thunk, right? So this isn't just about an oil, guys. This is about a lifestyle. This is about, you know, thinking about what you're putting in, because your skin is your biggest organ. Every time you eat something, what's in it? Okay, so this is just a piece of the puzzle to help you maybe feel a little bit better, or to help somebody else that you know that, you know, might be suffering from stuff, because there's chemicals everywhere in our foods and everywhere we go. So I tell people, this may or may not be for you. This might not be your thing. But now you can say you've been to this little class, this little education piece, and you've been there, done that, you're good. So for those that want to know more, there's a few ways you can get these oils. And again, we as people that talk about this, we're not doctors. We can't treat, diagnose, prescribe. That's not what we're about, but we're about giving you resources so you can educate yourself on how to, you know, fix whatever you're wanting to work on in your own body system. Because, oh my gosh, I'm so far from a doctor. Are you kidding? I barely graduated from high school, for crying out loud. Last thing I'm going to do is treat somebody. So easy stuff. It's all in front of me right here. So there's 3 ways to get these. There's a good way to get these. A good way to get these is just to go online, and the person that gave you this video, or that told you to get on this call, they have a member number, and you can go online and you can order your stuff and you can get it right to your door. You can be a retail person, and it's no different than buying from Amazon or buying from wherever you buy your stuff. Zappos, all right, you're going to pay the price. You're going to get a great product shipped to your door. You're going to love it. You don't have to call the person that does this. That's the best part. You get your own stuff. You don't have to say, hey, I need some libido support. Can I have 6 bottles of Lang Lang? You don't have to do that. You can order what you want when you want, because you got your own account. All right, that's a retail person. That's a good way. The better way is to start out with the kit, one of these premium starter kits. Every oil in here, every product I talked about, is something you're buying already. So you're just replacing it. All right, you're just replacing it with what you already got. And again, it's a mindset. It's a little tough at first to go, oh, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to use? And you get free support. All right, you get free coaching on how to use this stuff. Think about it. When you go to GNC and you buy a supplement, or you buy some products like this, is same, but you're buying some health products, do you get any training afterwards? Do you get anybody calling you saying, hey, how did how's that probiotic work for you? How's your guts feeling? You don't get that anywhere else. You get personal help. People that you know that use this, that know about the product, they know about the ingredients. Because I guarantee you the guy at GNC doesn't have a clue. He doesn't. Maybe he does, but ask him what he likes the best. Which one does he use and which one does he like the best? And then we can talk. But so that the better way is to get a wholesale account. Now you're a wholesale person. You're just like a Sam's Club member. All right, you get a little kit. These kits come within like 5 to 7 business days, shipped to your doorstep, and then the person that is enrolling you follows up with you. Make sure you're using them the right way. They set up a follow-up class. How do you use that lemon again? What is DiGize used for? What are all these other... You're not going to remember what we talked about today, so that's the best part, is the support that you get and a reference material. So that's the better way, and then you can order what you want when you want. There's no strings attached. You don't have to do anything. You just need to order 50 points a year. 50 points a year is like ordering, like 2 bottles of peppermint for the whole year. So once you get your kit, you don't have to order a kit again. That's the kind of coolest part. Like, you're not stuck. People aren't knocking on your door wanting you to share it. You don't have to sell it. There's no minimums. It's 50 point, or throughout the year, 50 points a year, okay? So easy. Oh my gosh, people think it's more than that, and it's really not. It is what you do with it. Obviously, I'm sharing it, but I love sharing. So that's the better way. But the best way, here's the best way, and I cannot believe it took me 4 months to figure this out, but I didn't know. So you don't know what you don't know. So now you're a wholesale member. You're saving 24% because you get that with just buying a kit. You don't have to pay retail, so you're saving 24%. And you start, you're thinking you want to try the Ningxia Red because everybody's on it and everybody's trying it and they're seeing results. So I challenge people for 90 days to get on something and see if you feel better, right? Because what good are these products if you don't feel better? So the best way is to get a premium starter kit, okay? And get all your oils, your 11 oils, and you get some sample kits in here. You get some sample oils, you get some sample bottles in this little kit. And I'll hold it up in a second what you get. But there's this program called Essential Rewards, and I call them wellness boxes. I call them taking care of your health every month. And again, it's optional. You don't have to do it. You still save 24%. But here's the deal with being on something that you get every month, right? So most people would get Ningxia Red, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to order it. I don't want to be on Essential Rewards. I'm just going to get it for a month. And then they don't get it again. And then they said they didn't like it, didn't work for them. Well, 90 days is how long it takes for your cells to regenerate in your body. 90 days. So I tell people, give it 90 days. You don't like it, you can get off it. Essential Rewards does not cost to sign up, does not cost to cancel. It's an auto ship program. It comes right to your door. You have full control over what you put in your cart. You make up what you put in your cart. If you just put in Ningxia Red in your cart and you got that every month, you qualify because it's 50 points a month that you need to be on this Essential Rewards because you get rewarded. And everybody likes free products. Everybody likes to get stuff for free and cheaper shipping. I hated shipping. I was the one that would say, hey, can you put that on, combine that order with somebody? Because I don't want to pay that extra $2 for shipping. Seriously, that's just what it is. So you get cheaper shipping. You get it every month, full control. Doesn't cost to sign up, doesn't cost to cancel. And then you get rewarded. Here's the best way. You get 10% of whatever you put in your cart for the first 3 months that you're on it. So if you put in Ningxia Red, it's about $3 a serving. Okay, think about the Starbucks you're buying. What are you putting in? Any nutrients in that? Probably not. Sorry, banging on Starbucks, but probably not a good idea. Anyway, coffee shops. So you get 10% of that. So Ningxia Red is 71 points. Okay, 71 points is like a point per dollar in most cases, except when you get a diffuser. It's not usually a point per dollar, but that's $7. So you get on this, and it's free. You just sign up and you get Ningxia Red in the mail. It's cheaper shipping. Now you just earn $7 by trying Ningxia Red. Okay, 1 month, month one, and maybe in your kit, the second month you ran out of lemon because you went, oh my gosh, I can sleep better at night. That lavender, whatever you're using, seasonal stuff is going great. I've been using it every day because you got to use it every day. What good is 1 time, 1 hour? You know, people want fast, quick. They think things are going to work that fast. Give it some time, guys. Again, you can have an experience in 30 seconds, but some takes longer. Just saying, it's not the same for everybody. So now you've got you're throwing that extra stuff in your cart your second month. So maybe that's 100 points. Okay, 10% of that is $10. So now you got $17. Maybe the third month you add something else. Maybe you want to try the dish soap. Maybe you want to try the animal care, whatever that looks like. You put what you want in. So now you're getting that money back. So now you got all these points adding up. And Young Living after 3 months is going to send you a free bonus oil just for being on this program, which blows my mind. The integrity of Young Living is, I could just have a class on that alone. But so now you're getting that. Now you can have all these points to buy what you want. So maybe you want to try the nitros, because these are about $3 a piece too. And you got enough money to try them for free. You just pay shipping, get shipped right to your door. So you get this points you can burn up. If you're on the program for 4 to 24 months, you get 20% back. Really? So now your makeup you're buying, that chemical-free makeup that we have, you're putting in your cart, you're getting 20% back on. It's a win-win. Your dish soap. Oh, I didn't talk about laundry soap. Your laundry soap you're buying every month, you're getting 25% back or 20% back if you're in the 4 to 24 month category. Win-win. All right? And then after 6 months, you're on the program. Young Living will send you a bonus oil. You're on the program for 9 months, they send you another one. And then you're on the program for a year, and they send you a loyalty oil. That's just on top of the bonuses you're getting outside of that. And not only that, when you are on Essential Rewards, if you hit 100 points, you get a free oil. They just throw it in automatically, whatever that oil is for that month. And then if you hit 190 points, you get a bunch of bonus oils. You hit 250 points, which is not hard to do when you're trading out stuff you're already buying. All right? You got deodorants, you got hair shampoo, you got all this stuff. But then if you're on it for, if you could do 300 points, you get like $200 worth of free stuff on top of what you're getting and then earning that percentage back. All right? It's a lot of stuff, guys. So that's what I love about Young Living. And the bonuses. And I love shopping for free, especially this time of year. I use all my points and I burn it up, give my gifts away as gifts. So it's Christmas time. These gifts you can buy as Christmas presents. Okay? $160. And I thought, what was I getting for that? Well, look, if I hadn't been curious, if I hadn't had an open mind to look at something different, because I was closed-minded, I was busy, I was working, and look what one thing did for me. No stories are the same, guys, but I'm just saying you can do what you want with it. So what I wasn't doing is I was just sharing stories. I was just telling testimonies about the oils, telling everybody how great they work for me, and you know, and you're gonna love them, and everyone got their kits. That's great. But what people were upset about when it came to teaching classes is that I never talked about the opportunity. And some people go, oh, here it comes. Here's the opportunity. Well, think about it. You need to know, just in case somebody says to you, hey, what is that nitro you got there? That's how you get energy? And you're like, well, yeah. Did you know that if you do get a kit and you're a wholesale member, you have a choice to share it with somebody. You don't have to. You can say, oh yeah, these are great. They work amazing. And you can share some nitros with them. Now, I've never sold a nitro in my life. I've never sold a kit in my life. I shared something that really worked for me, all right, with my friends. Then I started with my family. And then it just, I don't know, just people share. It's not selling. Don't you share something you love? Don't you, when you go to Target, you got those cute pair of shoes, don't you tell someone about them, right? But you don't see a commission check coming in from Target. You don't see a thank you check from Target saying, hey, Stace, thanks for sharing those shoes. Thanks for sharing that sweater because 16 people came in today and bought it. This is just what this does. So there's a little benefit there if you choose. All right? There's different levels of training that I offer outside of this class. And I just have to let you know that maybe you don't like your job. Maybe you want to quit that third job. This is just an opportunity if you choose. All right? Nobody's going to bang on your door and make you do anything. But if you have an inkling of wanting to do something different, hang around people that are, like-minded and want a healthier body, a healthier system, and, look, people that knew me 5 years ago, I'm not the same person, all right? I just was ready for something different. You guys, my work owned me. My store owned me. That if I didn't open up that door every morning, all right, I didn't get paid, all right? I can't believe that Young Living, their compensation plan helps you to help other people. So the more people I help, I can help my family. I can help my husband. I can help so many more people. I can donate more money. It depends on what you want and where you're at. So I think people just need to look at this as it is what it is. It is what you want to make of it. And we have those classes outside of this. So I never, people just come to these classes and they listen and they learn to get the, the know-hows of how to use this kit. But as far as, the opportunity part, that's optional. But man, I can't tell you where this has led me, and my life has completely changed. And I love being at home. I love working from home. So you stay-at-home moms, did you know that you can do this on your laptop? Did you know that you can make this work in and out of naps for your kids? You can do this with a kid on your lap. You can teach classes just like I did on this PowerPoint. It's got word for word. You don't have to know anything about. You could start today and start teaching tomorrow if you want, because the resources are there. I didn't have that earlier. This is done up so nice for us, and the team that we're on a Vita 180 team, and this isn't just about a bottle of oil, you guys. It can be if you want it to be. If you just want to get rid of that zit, rock on, man. This lemon's in the kit. You want to get rid of those stinky shoes? Hey, purification works great. And that's all you use on your pets? Awesome. You want to sleep better? Lavender is amazing. You'll sleep great. Someone needs help? You can help them if you choose. So get with the person that shared this video with you. And if you are brand new listening to this video and you want to get a kit, it takes like 5 minutes to enroll. It's no different than, getting a membership somewhere else. So you can private message me. I will actually or on this thread is fine, I'll put my member number. You can go online and do it. I can help you do it. It's pretty easy. Or whoever, you're teaching a class right now, and the person that's with you right now can enroll you. It takes 5 minutes. And then when you get your kit, someone's going to follow up with you, and someone's going to teach you how to open it up and go through exactly what's in it and how to share. And you can share these little oils with your kids, put some in your bottles, and this is value. This isn't just a membership. You get something with it that can be life-changing. So how you guys doing? Okay, awesome, you guys. So you guys got to message me if you want to know more and be a part of something that's better. Again, maybe you like your 9-to-5s. That's awesome. But this gives you a little bit of time leverage to do what you want when you want, all right? And now I'm enjoying time with my grandkids. So on the flip side, kept it on almost an hour. This is good. Oh, over an hour and a half. No, hour. Perfect. My grandkids. I didn't want to have a job when they came, and that happened for me. So I can just take off whenever, and I can do it from my phone. I can do it when they're here. So it's amazing opportunity. So you guys have a great day. I'll check the messages, and because I want to replay this for some people in the future. So have a great day, guys. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Jerry.